to a all day. What's up, guys? This is kind of a last minute video. It's going to be something very different than what I've done so far. It's going to be talking about gun legislation that's going to be try to be pushed through in the House. It might make its way through the House and then potentially the Senate, and then we'll see from there. I'm not particularly worried because I don't think it's going to make it through the Senate, but anything is possible. It is worrisome that these Second Amendment infringing proposals and bills are even being put through and being put on the table. But personally, I'm not super worried, but again, anything can happen. So it was either today or yesterday, Dianne Feinstein, everybody's favorite, well, I was going to say something pretty nasty. Everybody's favorite lady, let's just say that, put some bills through, one going after high capacity magazines, so anything over 10 rounds, which I don't really understand that because, I don't know, it's still 10 rounds. You can still kill 10 people with 10 bullets. So I don't know why 10 is the reason. But she was also talking about suppressors as well. So I have a suppressor right here. This is a Silencer Co. Osprey 9. This is a 9mm suppressor. And people that put gun legislation through, to be frank, are complete idiots because they don't know what they're actually doing. None of them have shot a gun. Most of them probably haven't even held a gun. And they're basically making gun legislation based off of Hollywood movies. And so what do I mean by that? So in Hollywood movies, when someone is using a suppressor or a silencer, it makes the gun virtually silent, like psst, 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 psst. I mean, you could shoot somebody and someone standing 10 feet away won't hear it. Well, for those of you that don't know how suppressors work, that's not how suppressors work. So for any of you that are thinking about buying a suppressor, thinking that it's going to make your gun silent, you're going to be horribly disappointed. The only scenario in which you're going to get that Hollywood quiet is if you suppress a .22 and you shoot your suppressor wet. And by a wet suppressor, you either put some sort of gel in it or water that's going to help suppress that sound and those gases even further. But unless you're shooting a wet suppressor on a .22 caliber, you're not going to get that Hollywood quiet. You still have to wear hearing protection. So even when I'm running this, I'm going to put this up on the screen. From Silencer Co., this only drops the decibels down to 127 decibels. I'm also going to put up on the screen right now what is equivalent to 127 decibels. And as you can see, you're looking at jackhammers, you're looking at police or ambulance sirens, and you're looking at rock concerts. Well, she's worried that, she says that she wants to ban suppressors because it's going to save lives. Well, show me the last shooting in the United States where somebody used a suppressor. Show me a mass shooting where somebody used a suppressor. Right? Because she's saying, oh, well, people can't hear it. When people hear gunshots, they start running. If someone uses a suppressor, no one can hear it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Again, 127 decibels is as loud as a police siren. Well, you can hear a police car from a half a mile away. That's 800 yards. That's 8 football fields away. So if I'm shooting this from a half a mile away, you could still most likely hear this. Because this is as loud as a fire, like a fire siren or a police siren or something like that, an ambulance or a rock concert. Have you guys been to a rock concert? Probably. Your ears are ringing for the next, 12 to 24 hours. If you shoot this consistently without hearing protection, your ears will be ringing. You could potentially do damage. So that legislation is, frankly, retarded because it makes no sense. Sorry if you're offended by the R word, but it actually is stupid. And so that is dumb. And then also I'm going to put up a video here of, I have 5-round magazines, and now I'm not going to be shooting actual rounds because I'm going to be dry firing, but I'm going to be basically telling you how fast I'm pulling the trigger, and I'm going to be swapping out 3. I'm going to be doing 3 reloads with 5-round magazines, and I'm going to have the timer going up on that. So I'll put that up right now. All right, guys, so I'm here to simulate how quickly I can still get rounds down range regardless of the size of the magazine. So they want to get rid of 30 rounds. They want to ban it to 10 rounds. Now, these are 30 rounds. I don't have any 10-round magazines, but I'm going to pull the trigger 10 times to simulate a 10-round mag capacity. All right? Now, I have the other two. I'm going to reload twice with 3 different mags. So 1 mag here, and I'm going to reload 2 more times. These other mags are in my front pocket of sweatpants, guys. I don't have a plate carrier. I don't have a battle belt. This is probably the slowest way that I could think of to simulate how you could reload, and you'll still see how quickly I can get 30 rounds downrange. All right, so let me demonstrate. This is a bullpup rifle. Okay, it's a 5.56. All right, so let's get started. Here we go. Okay, if you have a timer, get it started. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, is that really going to save thousands and thousands of lives every single year? I don't think so. Okay, so as you can see, banning 30-round magazines really isn't going to do anything, because if I wanted to cause chaos, I'm just going to buy a bunch of 10-round magazines or a bunch of 5-round magazines. And as you can see, I can do my reloads in a matter of about a second or a second and a half. So at the end of the day, is that really going to save lives? Probably not. The other thing, guys, that, is dangerous, that people, sorry, I had to grab something here. So you know what is silent, though? You know what is dangerous? Knives. Knives don't make a single sound, okay? So I could stab somebody 10 feet away from somebody else, and you won't hear it for the most part. And the other thing is, here's a statistic that a lot of people don't know. You are 4 times more likely in your life to be stabbed to death than you are to be shot with any rifle. That's not an AR-15. That's not just an AK. That's not just bullpups. That's not just hunting rifles. That is all rifles. Anything considered a rifle, you are 4 times more likely to be killed by a knife in your lifetime than you are to be killed by somebody with a rifle. And here's the other thing too, guys. Again, these are silent. I shoot this, it's as loud as a police siren. I use this, it's as quiet as a rat taking a piss on cotton. Okay? So I'm not saying that we should ban knives, because that's ridiculous. Look at the UK, right? Yeah, see how well that worked. But they're worried about this, but they're not worried about this. Again, this just tells me that they're just trying to get away with whatever they can, regardless of whether it makes sense or not. So guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Please reach out to your local representative, your state representative, your senator, your governor, whatever. Let it be known, let your voice be heard that you are against this. These are ridiculous bills that are trying to be passed. And frankly, none of this is going to change anything, guys. None of it's going to change anything. In the last 50 mass shootings in the United States, not a single suppressor has been used. They're trying to go after pistol braces. This is a pistol brace, okay? Again, maybe 1 or 2 guns in the last 50 to 100 mass shootings have had pistol braces, and they're saying that it makes a gun more accurate. No, I'm sorry, because here's the thing. If we get rid of pistol braces, what am I going to have to swap this out with? An actual stock. And guess what, guys? Stocks aren't super flimsy. Stocks don't bend. So when I'm shooting this, this is bending and warping under the recoil. If I'm forced to get a stock, this gun will be more accurate. So I don't know if the Democrats understand that. They don't, because they're fucking idiots. But if I have to swap out all my braces for stocks, it's going to make my guns more accurate. Which, again, they're going to be quote-unquote deadlier than if they're more accurate, right? And if they're more stable. So, again, guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Am I crazy for being this worked up about it? I don't think I am. Again, love to hear it. Share this video with any of your friends or family that are not educated on guns, because some of them, even moderates, might agree with the Democrats on this, because they might also think that, you know, pistol braces are dangerous and suppressors are dangerous. And share this video with them, because a lot of people don't know the basics. So again, I really appreciate you guys and your support and your comments. Keep it up. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.